Okay, next one we're gonna learn how to draw a linear graph if you're given equation or if you're given points. So if you're given 2 points in the form x comma y, so let's say example you have point A is 0 3, and then point B you have 1, let's say 7. So all you have to do is you're going to put in y-axis, and you're going to have x-axis, and remember label x and put an arrow, label y, and your origin is 0. So plot the first point A, which is 0 on y-axis, doesn't go left or right, and it goes up 1 2 3 points. So that's point A. And then you're going to do for B, which goes 1, and then it goes up all the way 7 points. So 3 4 5 6 7, somewhere here. I'm going to put a B, and then you're going to take, of course, a ruler. In this case, you're going to have your pen, pencil, and draw it across. So that's going to be your line, and of course, you can always extend it all the way to the bottom. And this is how you draw 2 lines. So how to find the equation of the line is something that we will do later. So let's see next. What if I'm given an equation? How do I draw a line? So given 2 points, I just do 2 dots. So if I'm given an equation, obviously what you will need 2 points, or you know how to convert it into y equals mx plus b. So if I'm given an equation y plus 3 equals 2x, you always want to rewrite it as y equals 2x minus 3. So there are 2 ways to do, 2 methods to draw a graph. Method 1 is the direct method. Is since this is y equals mx plus b form, I can see that my slope is 2, which is 2 over 1, where my rise is 2 going up, and my run is 1 going right because they're both positive, and b is negative 3, which means my y-intercept is negative 3. So here I can draw it directly. I'll do y-axis and x-axis. So I have x and y. I know my y-intercept, so it's going to be 1 2 negative 3 at a negative point. Remember, you always start from 0. And then from the intercept, you want to take a look at your rise over run. So it runs 1 to the right, which means x is 1, and then it's going rising up 1 up here. So what you have to do is take a ruler and absolutely join this, and that's your equation. The way you want to write the equation is going to be y, let's take a different color, equals 2x minus 3. So that's the name of this equation. So what's the method 2 to draw? Suppose you do not want to use the y mx plus b method. Method 2, all you have to do is find 2 points from the equation. The equation is given. What is the equation that's given? It's very straightforward. Y equals 2x minus 3. And how do you find points is you just make a table. So all you need is 2 points, right? So you need x comma y, so I'm going to call it x1 y1, and then you need another x comma y, but it's not the same xy, so I'm going to call it x2 y2. So all you have to do is just draw a table. So let's draw the table right here. See if I can make straight tables. Right, my table is not straight. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to draw straight lines and straight lines, and finally straight line and straight line. So my first column is going to be x, second column going to be y, and this is where I'm going to get all these values right here. So that's going to be for the equation y equals 2x minus 3. So my first choice is when x is 0. So this is my choice. I'm picking x equals 0. So when x is 0, what is y? Negative 3. You plug in 0 into the equation, of course it's negative 3. So I pick x equals 0 as my first choice. Then my second choice is I pick y equals 0, which means in the y column I'm going to put 0. So y equals 0, what is my x then? So you will do 0 equals, so in this case when pick y equals 0, 0 equals 2x minus 3, so 2x equals 3, so x is 3 over 2. So what this means is, now when I draw the graph, plot and draw the graph, again I'm going to have x-axis, I'm going to have y-axis, which is absolutely not straight here. Let's make it straight. Okay, x-axis and y-axis and 0. So my first point is these two, this 2, 0 comma negative 3, so 0 going down 1 2 3, negative 3. And then the other point again, x comma y, remember x starts first, comma y, 3 over 2. So this is 1 2 3, 3 over 2 is 1/2 is somewhere here, and 0, it doesn't go anywhere. So these are the 2 points that I got, and all I have to do is just join. This should be straight, so it's not straight, it's okay. Alright, so we want to draw, make sure that you join this. Yeah, trying to draw electronically is not going to be easy. So that's my line. So when you compare these two lines, they are of course the same. The only difference here, you know, it crosses x-axis is 3 over 2, y-axis is negative 3. So remember we did last week that x-axis, y is always 0. So you can just plug y 0 into the equation. Where else on y-axis? Who is 0? X is always 0. So that's how you draw any graph, no matter what kind of linear equation is given to you. So we already learned how to find slope, we've already learned how to find 2 points, and we have already learned how to, draw the graph easily. And finally, we are going to do how to, draw, I would say not draw, but find 2 lines that's parallel and perpendicular, and that will be on your next lecture. Sorry, next video.